Hi guys, we are online. I'm just gonna give it like 10 seconds so that we can get a lot of people online. I know I had put a weight. Unfortunately, I just realized I had put the weight on my laptop and not on the phone, and I'm recording on the phone. So guys, please come over to the live on the phone and just ignore that other one. I know you're currently waiting for me on. So today we are here with Peter, the long-awaited Peter. Peter, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
I am so glad that you are here with us today. Thank you so much for coming. So let's give our viewers 10 more seconds, I think, and then we shall start. So guys, as you come online, please, you know how we do it here. Say Happy New Year. Say hello. We'll stop saying Happy New Year at the end of January, and let us know where you are watching us from, so that even as Peter is talking to us and giving us examples, he can, know what examples to give.
Yeah.
So guys, there's 14 of you online. Kindly share the video, and we are excited to be here. I hope you are, Peter.
I am, yes.
Okay. Oh yes, guys, I'm so sorry. I know it was supposed to be an hour ago, but I just realized I had set the reminder on the webcam laptop and not here. So I can see we have a lot of people here. Let's just say hello. We'll give it 10 more seconds. Akintoke is saying congratulations, Peter. Hi, Johnny. How is Germany? How is Nagugu is watching us from Qatar? I'm so sorry, Patrick. Next time I'll keep time. Yusuf is saying congratulations, Peter, from Dubai. We have Frank. Everyone is telling congratulations. Gosh, you're so lucky. We have Alice watching from Germany. Yes, Alice. Peter is gonna give us all the tea. Bring your questions, keep them coming. So let us know where you are watching us from as you log in. Say hello, say Happy New Year. And we are just going to start. Peter, kindly just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what's your name,
Yeah.
and then we'll pick it up from there.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. My name is Peter Onyango Oginga. Hotelier by profession. I work in Jersey, Channel Island. I work for Jersey Leisure Channel Hotels. It's a chain of hotels that is in the Channel Island of the United Kingdom. I don't know where to start from. My journey is a little bit different and a little bit funny. It's full of, I can say, challenges, but it's been a journey from Kenya all the way, finding myself. I've been in Jersey for now a year now, and if I can share a little bit of how I got myself into Jersey. I did through the normal process of getting a visa from Kenya and getting a job from Kenya first. Then I did everything for the visa application center. All the way, had to wait for a longer period than expected because the war in Ukraine had just started, and I had to wait, and my visa was like delayed with around 33 days instead of 14. So I almost gave up actually. Yes, I almost gave up. I thought like, now they're not giving anything. So when I was giving up, to an extent, I did official communication to the consulate of Home Affairs, Ministry of Home Affairs, something of that in the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And they wrote an official mail to me back telling me I should be waiting. They're giving first chances to the war victim in Ukraine. So I had to again wait for another 2 weeks. So before the 2 weeks could end, I remember it was on a Thursday evening around 1. No, not in the evening, afternoon. I received that your visa has been granted and your travel documents are ready for collections. I was like, oh, this is how I got it. Now, I know so many of you are asking, how did I get to this point of...
Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to look for a cuter background.
Yep.
Peter, maybe you move to this side. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Our director is doing it.
No, don't worry. It's okay. Continue, Peter.
So maybe to those people who are asking, how did you get the visa thing? Number one,
So Peter, maybe just before you even go to the visa, maybe you can tell us about what were you doing in Kenya, and then from there let us know how did you apply for the job. Did you apply for one job? Which websites did you use? Was it somebody who sent you a message? Yeah, let's just take us all the way back. What were you doing in Kenya?
Yes.
And which year was this?
Okay, I remember 2020 when Corona first started. Corona started in the year 2019, December. Then by 2020, I remember that was the last 2023. That's when the curfew was, the 7 p.m. curfew was effected in Kenya. So I remember that's the last time I went to job officially, like hotelier.
And which hotel were you working at, and what were you doing?
I was working as a supervisor in one of the restaurants in Nairobi. That was in Kitengela. So when I had worked in several hotels before, one of them being Easy Hotel. Easy Hotel is a 3-star hotel just located just next to the airport, for those people who know.
I know it.
Yes. And after the curfew was effected, I was left jobless, and everything. If you remember, hospitality industry was hospitality and tourism was the mostly affected part of that was affected so much by the corona. So I ventured into a different thing. I shifted to fitness, which was also a passion I had. So in my line of meeting different clients, I happened to meet somebody who was also my client, my first ever client I met. So this guy could ask me like, what's your profession? I could share my CV with them. As I was training, we were making friends, and this guy one day comes to me in the evening and tells me, do you have a passport? And that was the first question he asked me. I was like, yes, I do have a passport. I had it already. Now, the funny part of it, when he was asking me about if I had a passport, I had just collected my passport like 3 days ago. Yeah, so I was like, it came through. So he asked me that, then he went silent for like a week. We could see each other almost every day, but he could not tell me anything about the passport that he asked me there before. So when he came back, actually he called me around 3, and he told me like, I have a friend who is one of the managers in United Kingdom, Jersey, hotel manager, and he's looking to recruit people. So I was like, okay, if he's looking to recruit people, I can give it a try. So he gave me the contact, and the guy told me, you can talk to them, you can go and talk to him. So we organized for a meeting. I went for the interview. Now it was online. So where I was directed is where these people are doing the recruitment. It's an agency.
Is it here in Kenya?
It's here in Kenya.
If you don't mind, can you tell people it's classified information?
I doubt if they. I think I need to get permission from them.
Okay, guys. So once, if he gets permission, you can come and check here on the description box.
Yes.
I will share the details.
So when I did the interview, it took like 2 weeks, no communication. Then I received a mail that I need to do another interview online. That was a video kind of interview. Then by that time I was meeting the directors and the managers of the hotel where I currently work. So when I logged in, then there was like random questions. It lasted like 30 minutes, it was not so long. So after that, another 2 weeks I waited, then my work permit and the contract came. It was in the evening around 5, 6. I received an email that you've been selected, and we're processing your work permit for your visa application process. The work permit came, the contract came, I signed, sent it back to them, and within a period of 2 weeks I had started the journey of visa application process.
So which year is this now?
Now we are talking about when this is 2022. Yes, actually I started the process in 2021 December, but I went to UK in 2022 because of the delay. Yeah, because I was meant to report on 1st of March. Now that's the start of summer, when winter is now coming to an end. So I had a delay, so I reported almost a month later. I reported on 4th of April. So because of the delays that I just shared with you. After that, that was 2021, 2022. That's when I went to Jersey in the year 2022, April 4th. And I started officially on 6th when I reported for the official orientation at the Hotel de Normandy, where I still work up to this point.
Okay, so what would you say about having your laptop? Gosh, because I'm having your passport. I always tell my viewers that if you don't have a passport and you're following me, you need to just leave the channel, go and get a passport, and then you come back. What can you tell them about you having a passport and what role it played in you even getting this job?
Actually, before I even think of getting a job, before I even think of asking for any communication, any connection anywhere, anything about leaving your country, the first thing that must come to your mind is the passport. Because the first question that you be asked anywhere, do you have a passport? That's the first question everyone asks you. Even if now you tell me, Peter, can you connect me to the person who helped you get the job? The first question I will ask you is, do you have the passport with you?
Yeah, because you can't leave Kenya
or
you can't
any country without
unless you're a refugee, maybe.
Even refugees have
a paper,
special documentation for that.
Yeah.
And again, even if you tend to leave your country without a passport, you will not get into the country where you're going without a passport. So either way, you still need it.
Okay, and then in terms of, I know you said COVID happened, and then you decided, okay, I'm not just gonna sit at home. Let me go and try my hand at this other thing that I already do, which is fitness.
Yes.
And then, of course, your clients did the connection. I don't know, what do you have to say about that? Because one other issue I've always had is whereby, so my channel, a lot of the people that follow me are people who are interested in immigrating to Canada.
Yeah.
But I always tell them, I'm not just gonna share the Canada journey, because I don't think for everybody their pathway was straight from Ghana to Canada, from Kenya to Canada. Sometimes there's like a winding path and things just don't go straight. So what do you have to say about you being a hotelier, COVID happens, you go to fitness coaching, and then you still end up in the hotel industry, but through I usually call them destiny helpers. So I don't know, what do you have to say about that process? And what do you think was special about you that made your clients want to know, what do you do aside from fitness coaching?
Okay, sometimes in the life we live, you don't know who you're meeting. And humility is a virtue that will cost you nothing. Yes, and it will pay you at all costs. Yes, because if I was just there like I'm now the fitness coach, yes, what can I offer, or what do I have apart from that? I know it's a profession and it pays, but what was I to offer beside that? Like I can share with my client, I could share with them by then that beside this, I'm also an hotelier. Yes, I was creating a network. I was creating a network with people who are around me by that time. Yes, because you never know who you're training. You never know who you're interacting with. And again, if your interaction with people around you is very genuine, they can read it from their side. Because we are all human beings. I can say, oh, this is so-and-so is genuine in what he's saying or what he's doing. And again, whatever you're doing, whatever work you're doing, just give it your all. It will pay. Give it your all, because you never know who is seeing, watching whatever you're doing. If you don't give it your all, someone will be like, no. Because if I was not hardworking, how he knew me as just a mere trainer, if I was not hardworking as a fitness coach, he would not have recommended me for the other job. Yes. So at least whatever you're doing as individual, there's somebody out there who is watching your hard work. And somehow you never know who will come for your rescue. This is a guy I barely knew like for 3 months, and he was like, if you can do it, go for it. He helped me, he gave me all that I needed, the information that I needed to go for the visa and all that. He gave me all the information that I needed to, all the support that I needed to go through the medical and everything. Now, the baseline here is, whatever you do as a human being, or whatever work you're doing, give it your all, because you never know who is watching.
Yeah, even if it's not where you want to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the same way, because people see like, oh, you go to Jersey or you go to wherever you want to go, you get the job, do it your best, give it your best, but do not limit yourself to doing just one thing, because that's what you want. You can't engage in other thing, and especially the we call it maisha ya majuu is a little bit different. Yeah, because maybe back at home you are in some kind of comfort zone. Remember, you're also living here to a very foreign country, and there are things though that will stand out, you plus the environment and everything that you're going to, like the whole culture shock thing. So whatever you're doing, give it your all, regardless of where you are and who you're doing it with.
Okay,
Yes.
so thank you so much. So let me just take you a little back. You said that at interview they asked you different questions. So if you don't mind, like, what were the questions around? Like, what exactly did they seem like they were looking for, and what do you think gave you an upper edge in terms of the interview process? That's for the job.
For the job.
Yes.
These people, they wanted performers, and they were looking for people who have the experience. And again, a little bit of experience. You've been to hospitality school, or probably you've done a little bit of hospitality. Now, they look for people who can perform, and I can say my resume. I had worked in several hotels before, and probably they were looking for some kind of experience, and they wanted vibrant young people who could work, because I can confess it's not for the faint-hearted somehow, because especially the summertime when the hotel industry is booming, because that's an island. Everybody would like to spend their summertime in an island. It's very busy, so they wanted people who energetic and who could do the work with experience. And again, these people are looking for dedicated individual, I can say. Well, should I talk of loving your job? So when I gave my story, because when they were interviewing me, I was in fitness, and I told them that, and they could still like, would you like still to carry on with the hospitality thing? Because I was almost giving up the hospitality employment sector in Kenya, because now you're at work today, tomorrow you're jobless, you're at work tomorrow, today you're jobless. So I was almost giving up with the hospitality part of it, but at least they gave me another reason to believe in the hospitality industry, and it's going well.
Okay, so in terms of, and you mentioned going to the embassy, I believe, so something else maybe for the sake of our viewers, as much as Jersey is an independent, one of the three independent, are they a country?
No, Jersey, there are 6 English Channel
Islands.
Yes, but they have their, it's like a country, because there's a governor, and then they also have their currency, which only works in Jersey, not any other place. So the 6 of them, there are only 3 which are
under the UK.
No, actually all of the 6 are under UK, and the only 3 which I can say people staying, that is the Guernsey.
That are inhabited.
Yes, inhabited by. So that is Guernsey, Jersey, and Sark. The rest are very small. There's one with no cars. There's only horses, and so.
But you get your visa from the UK.
Yes,
from the UK embassy, right?
Yes.
So it means pretty much all the requirements to get a UK visa, you have to meet them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so maybe you can share with us what are those requirements, basic requirements that you had to fulfill before you submitted your documents to the embassy?
Okay. For UK in general, I know if you're going on a work visa, okay, I have no idea on the student visa because I never.
No, maybe you can just talk about yours.
Yes,
The
yes.
one for Jersey.
The work visa, you need to get yourself a certificate of tuberculosis TB test, which is only done by the International Organization for Migration, IOM. I believe every country, there are specific centers for that. We are we are privileged to have one in Kenya. So if you're watching this from Kenya, IOM is located at UN Crescent, Gigiri, which is you have to book and get the appointment.
And how much do they charge for that test?
For TB test is 15,000.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's like,
just a
guys,
single
that's
test.
almost $120.
Yes, around £100. Yes. So they'll charge you that. Besides that, there's booking fee of around 2K, which is
$20.
yes, $20. Thereabout. So after that, you'll need to get you need to do the online booking for the biometrics.
For the UK.
For the UK biometric, which if you're in Kenya, you will do that at the biometrics are captured at the 9 West.
In Westlands.
Yes, in Westlands. Now, there, and again, a very important document that you shouldn't forget about is the police clearance certificate. Yes, this is something that your visa will not go through if you don't have it, if you don't submit it, because they don't want to give a criminal to somebody they don't know. So you'll have to submit that, and then you'll have to submit your academic documents, and very important, most important document, two most important documents again, the work permit and the contract.
Oh, so when you're hired, your employer gets you the work permit?
Yes, it's your employer who gives you the work permit. Now, the work permit and the contract, the contract states your wages, and the contract is like, now, Jersey as a state is giving you permission to come and work. Yes, to come and work in Jersey through the employer, which is, for my case, is the hotel. So after that, you use all these documents in applying for your visa. Yes, so you will carry them with you to Visa Application Center. At the Visa Application Center, you will be asked a lot of questions.
Oh, so you actually go to a physical interview?
Yes. Biometrics, they have to capture your biometrics and you have to sign.
No, but I know for the visitors visa, I've never been interviewed. Usually they just take my fingerprints and take my papers.
Now,
I've never been asked questions. Oh, so for work, you have to go for interview?
Yes.
Oh.
It's actually a very small interview.
So
and
what kind of questions are they asking?
Whatever they want to know is that you're going to work, and like, how did you know about this company you're going to work for? I did it online. I got the vacancy online and I applied and they called me and blah blah blah. Sometimes they can ask you, okay, after, do you know even how sure are you even it exists, something like that. Or I did an interview with them online, and I also have a referee who works with them, so I was very much sure that the hotel existed. Yeah,
or you can use Google, guys. By the Google, they call it Google Satellite, the one that actually shows you the exact
location. Yes, yeah. So after that,
and now you know Peter. You can say, Peter, actually, I have a video of Peter. He works there.
Yes, yeah. If you happen to come to Jersey, come to Hotel de Normandy.
Guys, did you hear that?
Hotel de Normandy.
Nelly, please type for us that hotel if you're listening.
Hotel de Normandy.
De Normandy, guys.
Yes,
please write that down.
De Normandy.
Yes, de Normandy. Nornd.
Why?
No,
IE.
Normandy.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, for those people who understand the history of World War II, you remember the Normandy beach. So we are on the UK side. The Normandy beach is in France. Yes. So at the Visa Application Center, those are some of the questions.
Google. De Normandy.
Yeah, Jersey.
Whoever can find it on Google, please type it there for us. Thank you.
Yes. So they ask you.
Look for Jersey, not US Jersey, Channel Island. Is it Channel or Channel?
It's Channel Island.
Channel Islands. Yes.
Yeah, if you're from the Queen's language, you'll say channel. If you're from Obama, you'll say
Say
channel.
channel.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then the other question I had in terms of so do you pay any other fees for your visa?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Other
this
than the biometric, is there?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now, what the company or I'm talking about mine, so
Uh-huh,
maybe
uh-huh.
probably others could have a different case. Now, what happened is I had the medical part of it and the visa application fee
Mm-hmm.
were all from me,
Mm-hmm.
you as the individual, because this is part of the effort. They want to see that you are really into going to or taking the offer.
And how much is that?
So for my case, the visa fee was around 40,000.
That's around 350
Yes, around
pounds, dollars,
40,000 plus 4,000 of
Kenya shillings. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
booking fee, around 44,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid that. I went for, and by the way, one good thing is that if your visa is not granted,
Mm-hmm.
they'll refund the 40,000.
Oh, the UK government?
Yes.
Oh,
It's-
nice.
It's something that they don't take it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Guys, I hope you heard that if your visa is not approved for this particular thing, they return your money. So I
Yes.
think that's really cool.
Yeah, they'll return your money. You just need to file them. Some duration, it will reflect in your account.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, what else? I at the visa application center, numerous questions, but like 10 minutes you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to
So
know.
would you so okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, probably they want to know you're going to work and you're going to remain to work within the set duration, like what the contract says. And after that, you just sign and they take your biometrics and photo, and that's all. You wait for your visa for 14 days, which sometimes does not even stay for 14 days.
No.
Yeah.
So the other question I had, which you just mentioned, like, so actually 2 questions. Let me ask both of them because I keep forgetting the other one, but you'll answer first. In terms of the questions they ask you, what do you think somebody should prepare for? Like, what should somebody know so that, because they won't ask like the same questions for everybody,
Yes.
but what areas should somebody prepare in? And then the second question that I had, gosh, I forgot. Oh, the contract length. Yes. So
Yes.
start with the
Okay,
Yeah.
what area should someone be prepared for? Okay,
yeah.
if you've been to interviews, the lesser you talk, the better you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So all these questions will only come from what you say. Yes. They want to see, or they want to know if you are really interested in coming back to your country after the length of the visa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's very simple question. How did you know about this company? You'll have your answer with you already.
I found it online.
Yes.
Full stop.
I found it online.
Full stop.
Yes.
Don't
Nothing else.
start asking this.
Whenever you will add anything to that sentence,
They will
that's
find
the
a
next
question.
question will come from there. And now that's how you will be complicating the whole thing.
Mhm.
The whole visa interview for the UK is very simple. Actually, if you're going on a work permit, now there is the second one you just asked
No,
about.
before you go there, I'm very curious about this work because there's I get a lot of questions. Oh, Eva, I'm going to the embassy. What kind of questions are they going to ask me? And that I just want you to just go a little bit deeper in
Yes.
terms of. So recently, I interviewed somebody who's working for the ship. She's based in Miami, but
Cruise.
the cruise ship.
Yeah.
And she was talking about, okay, they were even asking her the kind of work she's doing, where the ships are going to be docking and all that. So
Yeah.
if you don't mind, just tell us for the sake of our viewers.
Yeah.
So fine, for example, you need to know where you got the job from.
Yes.
That's number one. But what else? Let's say the most common jobs I know people go to do there is construction, agriculture, and hospitality.
Yes.
So what would you tell somebody? Make sure you know this. Make sure you prepare for this. Make sure you prepare for this because you don't know what they're going to ask you.
Yes.
In addition to only answer the question you have been asked.
Yes, and again, you should know, very important part, by the way, that contract, you should have it offered
back of your mind.
Yes, you should have every detail of that contract that you've been given. Because most cases they'll ask you, where are you going to stay? In the contract, if the contract gives you accommodation, state it will be in the staff accommodation of my employer or something like that. But how much are they going to pay you? Wagely, hourly wage, how much is it? You must not even mess it with a dot. If it's 10, say 10 an hour, and keep it there. In a year, or for the length of the duration of your contract, how much do you expect at the end? Because from this, they'll know you understand whatever you're going to do, and you understand that you understand, you've had the conversation with your employer
and with yourself.
You've convinced yourself that whatever the offer they're giving is good and you're taking it. Yes, those are very, actually this is not even at this happens even at the airport.
Oh
yes, because especially
like JKI when you're leaving, or
when you are because you see you transit through
UK.
through Heathrow, London. So especially for the first time people, they'll ask you, and they'll even request for your work permit. Yes, already you have the visa, you have the multiple entry stamped, but they'll still ask you this. So at any given point, your contract, you must have it here every now and then, because every question will come from that. And if you can't state whatever you're going to earn, then you fail. They'll start having question marks. How did you can't tell me how much you're going to earn, and you say you see a lot of questions. So if you want to avoid this, take your time, go through your contract, go through, know the duration, the exact date. If they say your contract runs up until November 1st, put the exact date. Yes, because if you waive a little bit, you'll have a lot of question marks on your on that day, especially the interview part of it, because they're there to find mistakes anyway. So.
And in terms of like the location of the hotel, this one I'm just adding from what I know and from the other guests we've interviewed here on the show. Make sure you know where your hotel is, guys. Make use of Google.
And again, there's the physical address. Especially if you've been to UK, you know the physical address still plays a very great role in, even if you doing any order, you have to have the physical address. Now the physical address is very important, because even when you're doing it's very from the start of your journey, that if you are
I want to move this from the screen.
if you are doing the application for the TB test, they'll ask you for the physical address
of where you're going to work.
Yes. So you see, it's a chain. From the first time you're starting the process at the IOM, there's a code that you'll be having, and this code will reflect in your visa, on your visa. Yes. So you are from IOM, yes, we can track the progress. You're from IOM, you're going to VAC, that is the Visa Application Center. They'll still see the same code. Yes. So that system is it's a very inclusive system that nobody can breach as well. And again,
forget about Quora.
no, you can't do that with this. You can't. Yes, even if you have passport, and again, ensure you have the genuine passport. Yes.
The blue one if you're Kenyan.
Yes, that the East African one. Yeah, with that you don't have a lot of problem. If you don't have any document, tell them you don't
have.
Be yourself, just be genuine, because if you are not, they will ground you.
And do you need like to show proof of funds, like bank statement? No. Or guys, you've had no bank statement?
If you're going if you're on a work visa, and okay, there's something here. There is seasonal workers, the people who work for 9 months. Yes, you're given a contract for 9 months. After 9 months, you requested to come back home, stay for 3 months, the duration of winter, because in winter there's no work. Then you go again back to Jersey. Those are seasonal workers.
So do you have to like, sorry about that. So let's say if I'm a seasonal worker, so do I get a 9-month visa or do I get, how is the visa process?
Yes, you get a 9-month visa.
Uh-huh.
Yes, because that's the least actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, okay, the 9-month visa is what the government approves.
Mm-hmm.
But through your company, another extension for 9 months without you leaving UK can be done.
Oh.
Yes, for my case, that's what happened. I went on a 9-month visa, but I was meant to come back on 1st of Dec of last year. But I just came back like 4 days ago. Yes. So this is, anyway, it depends with how the company needs you.
Yeah, so my question is, so
Yeah.
let's say I was given an original contract for 9 months to
Yes.
work for the season.
Yes.
So, and then, so my visa is also going to be, so your visa is tied to the work permit.
Yes.
So once my 9-month ends, there are 2 options. I could come back
Yes.
to my country and
Yes.
have the renewal here,
Yes.
but I'll still need a new
Visa.
permit, right?
Yes, you'll still need a new permit.
Or I can have my company extend it for me when I'm in
Yes,
Jersey.
in Jersey, yes.
And for how long do they extend it for?
They can extend it for another 9 months because that's
Oh.
that's what the government of UK requires.
Mhm.
Yeah, provided you're a seasonal worker, you can only have 9 months. And now you can also be a seasonal worker working on a 3-year visa. Yes, it depends with still how the company needs you or how hardworking you are. Actually, if you're hardworking, they'll give it to you automatically.
That's from the first time or after you've gotten the...
After they've known that you can do it and they really need you.
Mhm.
Yes, so with that, you can go as a seasonal worker, and you can also go as a professional. Anyway, we're all professionals, but seasonal. I didn't do English tests, which you can do only if you are on a 3-year visa. And
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
So is it compulsory if you're on a 3-year visa, you must do the English test?
Yes, if the initial visa that you're applying is for 3 years and you need to leave your country direct to UK, you need to get the visa, you need to get the English test.
And which specific? I know there's Duolingo, there's IELTS, there's all this.
Okay, I've not done any at this point because I'm on a 9-month and a 9-month visa, so maybe probably I'll be doing it soon. I'm still doing a research on it. And guys, by the way, if you want to do something, at least get to research a little bit about what you want to apply for. Yes, get a little bit of information on that. So Kenya is one of the, how do you call it? Is a colony of Britain.
Yeah.
So now former colony, former colony of Britain.
Yeah.
Now I can do the 3-year visa when I'm in Jersey. I don't need to do the English test because the company will be doing it for me. Now,
the renewal.
Yes, the renewal. Now, if they're doing this, already I'm in Jersey. I speak English. So I don't
like
need
you
a
can
proof.
communicate.
Yes,
yeah.
I don't really need a proof for that. So that's exactly how it happens. How do you call it? The time is getting away from.
Research what you don't just do things for the sake.
Because the reason.
Oh, okay.
The reason as to why I'm talking about the research, there are so many people, or there are so many agencies telling you, or we recruit, we take people to UK, we take people to US, we take people to UAE, Canada. Before you even think of going for these things, you can get information from them. I one time did. So after getting the information, I went and researched, and I could barely get anything from whatever they were telling me. So I was like, I didn't trust them. I'm not saying all agencies are that, but before you even settle for one, do due diligence, do some research on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that, and I keep telling my audience that as much as you wanna engage somebody, as much as you want to ask Eva this, the reason we come here on the channel is to give you like those snippets
Yeah.
to show you, okay, these are possibilities, but we expect you, once we end the show, for example, go and sit down, go to Google,
Yeah.
find out what is all this jazzy thing, what are the possibilities for me, what can I do, like just go and expound, do your own research, don't just put your entire life on an agent.
Yes,
because the agent is their core business is to look for money.
That's
Once
what
you
they
give
need.
them the money, they are done. They won't care what
And again,
happens.
each country, I think in Africa, we do have different requirements for visa application. Yes. So, for instance, Kenya, the only medical thing, the only thing they recommend strongly is the TB test that you must have. In other countries, you have like yellow fever, measles, and all that. You must have the vaccination. And again, before you even think of you've got your visa and everything has gone through, at least check on the maybe COVID requirement of the country you're flying to. The other day when I was landing, I landed at around midnight, and I'm coming back to Kenya. I left like in April, and then I'm like, I didn't leave here without being vaccinated. Then this guy holds me like I have to produce the certificate of vaccination. I'm like, I'm from UK. I left this country. Do you think I left without being vaccinated? But still, I still had to produce it. Yes. So meaning I didn't check like a Kenyan, yes, Kenyan coming back to Kenya must
What
have
are the requirements?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So at least even before you think of traveling, at least check on the requirements of what you are required of before you land, because these people can take you back. Imagine being taken back because you don't have certificate of COVID.
Wow.
After struggling for a visa for maybe 3 months, 4 months.
Okay, now that we've left Kenya, we have gone to Jersey.
Yes.
Tell us about Jersey. How was that experience like when you arrived? How long have you been there for? What have been the main culture shocks for you in terms of work, in terms of just your personal life and stuff like that?
Jersey is a whole vibe.
Guys, umesikia hiyo?
Jersey is a whole vibe, and I can say Jersey is if you want to work, you go to Jersey. The jobs are their jobs, and they pay. I can say one thing I can confirm is that there's no job that does not pay in Jersey.
When you say pay, you mean that pay well, or what do you mean?
Pay well, yes. There's no job that will not put something into your bank account. Yes. And let me speak specifically the hospitality. You see, by the way, half of buildings in Jersey are hotels. Yes, because it's an island and people visit it so more often. So getting to Jersey, I remember landing at around 8 in the evening. 8 in the evening, and
just continue. I'm coming. Let me get a drink.
It was very cold, very, very cold. So I asked the guy who came to pick us from the airport, and he was just in a black top, and he could tell us like, no, summer is almost here. Why are you people saying it's cold? But at that point, I was like, you say summer is here, is almost here, and it's this cold. Actually, it was raining because it rains a lot in Jersey. It rarely snows, but it's very cold because it's an island, and the wind, it's very windy, by the way. Now, if you're going to Jersey and especially the hospitality industry, if you're coming from Kenya, you will know this, that the hospitality industry in Jersey and hospitality industry in Kenya are two different things. Very different. And that's one thing that shocked me. The service industry, the SOPs are very, very different.
What is SOP now?
Standard operating procedure. Sorry, that's the little picture. The standard operating procedures are very different. And again, the white culture, my first time working in a white country.
Vanilla.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. The vanilla culture. I didn't know that.
We don't want to be censored by Google.
Oh, sorry. So after lunch, I started my work. So far, I've never received any kind of the N word or something of that.
Yeah.
The world is accepting, and since we were giving a different approach of hospitality, a different taste and a different, we were kind of redefining hospitality in Jersey. Actually, there are so many Kenyans in Jersey, around 420 something in hospitality.
Whoa.
Yes, only Kenyans in Jersey.
Wow, and Africans in general?
Yes, we have Nigerians mostly in the finance.
Oh, no, Niger people.
Yes, we
Uh-huh.
have so many Nigerians in finance, and we also have people from Zimbabwe in healthcare and IT. We also have people from Kenya in healthcare and construction and agriculture. Yeah, we are so many. Actually, there are so many.
So
Kenyans.
Africa is well represented. The Sunshine Continent
Yes,
is well
we
represented.
are so many.
What
And
about Asia? We also have
yes,
a lot of
we
viewers
have
from Asia.
we
here.
have people from. Yeah, my colleague is from Philippines. Very lovely lady. We have so many people from Philippines and from in IT we have a few from Japan and hospitality is mostly Asia, that is Philippines
And Kenya.
and Kenya.
What about the Caribbean?
Yes, I have a lady friend who
I'm
is
trying
also
to
from-
hide this ugly.
okay. I have a colleague who is also from Barbados. That I believe that is Caribbean, and she's in marketing, sales and marketing. Yes, and she's one. They're doing so nice, good jobs in Jersey, and any other country that we talk of, South Africa. Yeah, South Africans are there in construction, so many of them. Yes.
So I know you've told us about the good things in Jersey, and some of the culture shocks and all that. So sorry to just take you back a little bit. In terms of, you've told us you got your job through a connection. Somebody connected you to an agency.
Yes.
So I'm almost certain you've gotten time to interact with other people who are in Jersey, on the island, and probably Guernsey as well.
Yeah.
So what other methods do you know of the people who are there, how they got their job? Are there other websites maybe you could recommend, or do you know of any agencies that people have gone to Jersey through? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one agency that has covered all Jersey, like you'll hear most Kenyans have gone through it. It's called GR8.
Guys, if you watched the last live, we
yeah.
talked about them.
Actually, GR8 is not only recruiting in Kenya, they're recruiting in like the whole Africa. Yes, West Africa, they recruit in so many countries. So GR8 has done a very good job, and they're doing so good. Actually, people, they do a lot of recruitment. If you're a Kenyan and you pass through GR8, you know what I'm talking about. Their process is free, is open, and you just need to show them you can work, and you need to give them evidence that you can work and you have what it takes to work in Jersey.
So what specific industries are they recruiting under? I know I've shared, but maybe if they hear from the horse's mouth.
GR8 recruits for hospitality specifically. Yes. Yeah, you see, they are seasonal workers. Now, just the name, there are people who come after every season, they leave the island. Yes. So GR8 recruits almost every season. So if you can link them on, you can go to their website, that is the GR8. Yes, that's the name. It's called GR8. And
let me just type it as we talk.
yes.
And so specifically, since you're in hospitality industry, maybe you can share with us what specific jobs can people do?
Hotel industry is very wide. Actually, it's very wide. We have service, food and beverage service. That is the waiters and the waitresses.
Oh, so I can actually go to Jersey as a waiter.
Yes. We have hotel is very wide. We have the chef, the culinary art part of it. We have housekeeping. We have mixologists, the bartenders. So we have the PAs, the public area attendants. We have night porters. We have kitchen porters.
So
there's-
anything that can be done in a hotel, you
Yes.
can actually go to Jersey and do it, and you'll be paid.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually what I meant by any work will pay. Yes. And you can actually, I do believe if you go to their website, you will see available. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I found it here. I'll just link it.
Yes, available posts, those that they are currently recruiting. So you can give your try, you can do it, you can apply, and then they will schedule an interview with them, with you, then you'll have your way to UK.
So, and I know something else. So somebody's asking me here, somebody's saying I'm a cleaner. Can I go?
Yes, now that's the PA, the public area attendant.
Oh, you
Yes.
guys, Meskia, it's the name you're calling. They're called public area attendants.
Yes, so, and even night porters. We have the night porters, we have the day porters, we have event porters for the hospital, for the hotels that happens to host a lot of events. They are porters. They are people who they help in moving stuff here from here to there, and maybe when people are asleep, they take care of the hotel. They are the porters.
And if I want to come there as a security guard,
No, they don't call them security guards. They're the night porters. Actually,
Oh.
in Jersey, the security in Jersey is the crime rate in Jersey
it's 0.
0 point. Yeah, even the policemen have nothing to do. Anyway, they don't let them not hear that.
So maybe the other thing, let me change this because the light is changing. I have to find, oh yeah, it's better this way. It's better now, yeah? Uh-huh. So the other question somebody is asking, what about age?
Okay, from where I work, age is not a factor so much because I work with somebody who's worked in hotel industry, the same hotel for 46 years.
What?
And he's currently 78. So age-wise, no, provided you can do the work, and that's what they are looking for, because nobody will give you a work when they know you are old enough not to do it. Yes.
So as long as you can do it,
Yes.
you're likely gonna be given the job.
Yes,
There's
you-
nothing like age limit.
No, there's nothing like age limit. I have never seen that.
Okay, and in terms of, the other question I had is in terms of salaries, yeah?
Yes.
Without being very specific, if you don't mind, you can tell us. We don't care to, I mean, we don't mind knowing, but in terms of salaries,
Yes.
can you maybe share with us what can somebody expect?
Okay. Each and every company has their wage. Let me say the wage
Factor.
factor or wage. How do you call it? Yes.
Help us, guys. It's called wage what?
So, like, if you find my company is paying a wage of £9 per hour, another company will be paying 10 or 11 pounds an hour. So, but there is the specific, like for Jersey, the minimum wage is, let's talk of £10.50. Yeah, that's what you should be earning every day you work. And again, you don't expect, like, there's a baseline salary. Yes, there's nothing like baseline salary. You're paid per what you work for.
So it's
hourly
it's
wage.
hours.
Yes. Yes.
And when you talk about hourly wages, like, so what's the in a day? What's, like, roughly how many hours do you work, and in a week and in a month?
Okay, in a day you should be working for 8 hours, and in a month you should be working for 100, and in a week you should be working for 40 hours. In a month you should be working,
Okay.
in around 160. Yeah, 160 hours. So with that you'll have met
The standard.
the standard. Now, now
continue.
for the sake of the visa thing, if I take you back, there's a tentative figure. I can't say it's the final figure.
Tentative as in what the contract will say.
Yes. But it's a figure that is able to take care of you every monthly in Jersey. So even before that's where they'll ask you, like, in a month, in a year, how much do you think you'll be earning in a year? Because nobody will ask you on a monthly wage. What you work, you get what you work for.
Also, you're gonna do, like, you have to do the math 40 times whatever the hourly is times 12.
and get to know it very well.
You're doing the opposite. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. And then the other question I had around the salaries. So what currency are you paid in? And is, like, do you have to open a bank account in Jersey, or do they send the money to your bank? How does that work?
Very good question. In Jersey is in UK and they use pounds.
Do you need some water or some juice?
I have some more. Yeah. Sorry for that. We are paid in pounds, and you need to get a bank account
in Jersey.
In Jersey, you need to get you need to apply for tax rate, and they'll give you a tax rate. So the tax rate, that is the social security number. So it will help you, like, they'll take that percentage from your salary, because you'll have to pay.
So that's like tax.
Yeah, it's like tax. So you'll find the bank part of it. I know if you're from Kenya and you happen to work in Jersey, it's a different thing. Even getting a bank account in Jersey is a whole different thing. But nobody will pay you directly. They'll have to pay you through the bank.
Through the bank.
Yes. And you have to create an account in Jersey with the banks, with the local banks, for them to pay you. Even if you work the first month without a bank account,
they will not pay you.
They will not pay you.
So do they pay you per month, or do they pay you bi-weekly, like I know they do in the US, or how is the payment?
There are hotels which pay per weekly or weekly. There are hotels which pay like for my case, it's monthly.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. That is after because sometimes you can work overtime, and the overtime must be factored in. So maybe, like for our case, our month ends at 22nd. So maybe probably latest by 27 is what you're paying. Yeah.
And in terms of the payment and all that, how do they, for example, let's say, what can I say? Like, let's say Kenyan, and they're going, like, do they ask me, like, how much salary do you want, or is it fixed, or how does that work? When they say at interview, like, do they ask you how much do you want, or do they already have fixed?
They have the wages. The wage, like, it's controlled by the government. Yes. So, like, no company or no company can pay you less than £10 an hour.
Oh, that's like the minimum wage.
The minimum wage
set by the government.
It's set by the government. So you find if you're coming, they'll tell you, like, the minimum wage is £11. Now you can calculate. Then you check, you'll be working for how many hours a week, and then, because they'll have to tell you this. Actually, there's an interview that you do after receiving your contract, because the contract will tell you will be working for 40 hours a week, you will be working for 160 hours a month, and you will be working for 7 days a week, or 7 hours a week, a day. So from there, you can calculate how much you expected to earn at the end of the month. Now, they'll ask you if you're okay with that, because that's what they give. Yes.
And something else I forgot to ask. So let's say you had mentioned that you pay like your costs to show that you're committed and all that. So is this money refunded? How does that work? And second question, when you get to Jersey, you say, for example, there's the option where you can be staying in organization staff accommodation.
Yes.
How does that work? Do they deduct from your salary? Is it part of your allowance? How does it work?
It is. It depends. There are people who. Okay, accommodation in Jersey generally or in UK generally is very expensive. And what happens is that the company gets into a contract with, or they build the staff accommodation, which you pay half, and the company pays the half. So you don't pay the whole amount because it's damn expensive. So the company will pay half and you'll pay half. Yes. Any other?
And you're like, so this is just accommodation, you pay half. But
Yes.
what about these other costs you incur, like your air ticket,
Actually,
your visa,
for-
and all that?
It's the visa that they don't refund, because if they get it, if you don't get it,
They will give you back your money.
yeah, it's the government that will give you back your money. Yes. For there's one I'm forgetting here. Just-
Now these other like air ticket.
Air ticket.
Uh-huh.
Very good question. They give you, they send you the air ticket.
Oh,
They
okay,
pay
they
for
buy
it.
for you
Yeah.
from the other end.
Yeah, from the other end.
Oh,
Provided
nice.
you just let them know my visa is out, how, depending on how fast they need you, you'll just get like like for my case, I was only here for like, after getting, it was a Thursday, by Sunday I was out of pen.
Oh, and when you're coming back, do they also pay for your tickets coming back, or how does that
no.
work?
At that point, they don't pay anything because you've been working, so you can.
You can take care of yourself.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me just check what questions we have here. Judith, what is she asking?
What CV?
Oh yeah, I saw that, but I okay, maybe you can talk about what is she asking about the CV as I read from up so I don't miss anyone? Like maybe I think she probably wants to know, is there anything specific?
They want the CV to be uploaded, so she's asking, what about the CV? Is it complicated process or what?
Yeah, maybe you can talk about like, is there your CV, like how many pages was it? Is there a specific format? or
No specific
what would you
format.
advise
Actually,
somebody?
it depends.
They have to revamp, do a revamp or something.
Yeah, do they need to revamp their CV? What would you advise somebody?
Uh-huh.
Like in your case, for example, your CV, did you include the fitness part? Did you take it out? What things did you focus on your CV?
Okay, my CV focused so much on the academic part and the academic part, if you can just leave it a little bit aside.
At the bottom, eh?
Yes, but the experience part of it.
Yeah, focus
Yes.
on your experience.
Focus, sell the experience that you have, because that's what they want. That's what they want to see. They want to see, are you able to do this job? Yes.
And something I always encourage people to do, let's say I'm applying for, sorry, remind me, what is your position? Like, now that you told us, they have different names.
at now, I'm on the front desk.
Yeah, so don't...
reservation to be specific.
Yeah, so you've had, for example, he gave us the example of, what was the name of there's a name you gave us here.
Public attendant.
Yes, like
public area attendant.
Like public area attendant. So let's say I'm looking for a cleaning job. If you can't find like cleaning jobs in Jersey, look for public area attendant. It's the same thing.
Yes.
So that when you're also building your CV, you can try and use the same terms that people in Jersey are using.
Yes.
You can look at the job descriptions for jobs in Jersey.
Exactly.
It will help you to know how to.
And again, give the flexibility part of you, that you are not only that person who can only be public area attendant.
Yeah,
you have to show them that you're flexible. You can do that, you can do this, and you can do this.
And that maybe put in your cover letter.
Yes. You have to give them another, apart from public area. Is there anything that you can help with? Because you see, flexibility in hospitality in general is one factor that you have to. Even if I was the recruitment agency, or if I was the person doing the interview for you, I would majorly focus on that, because this is an art. Hospitality is an art that you don't need a rocket science to do it. Yes.
People learn. People can learn.
Yeah, it's something that you can learn. So if you can show them as well that you are ready to learn, so that you can get, let's talk of extra hours somewhere. Yes, you go for that and make them understand that you can actually do this.
Okay, two questions. One, I keep wanting to ask, but I forget. So let me ask it now. In terms of, even it's gone. Okay, let's do the second because I've forgotten the first one.
Yes.
So in terms of housing, somebody's asking, how was your experience for housing? I know you touched on it a little bit, but maybe you can talk about your experience and also the experience of other people. How do people get houses other than staff accommodation? What else is available and all that?
Okay. I never went through like house hunting or something like that because the staff accommodation are good and well.
Is it shared or how is it?
There are ones those are shared, and then there are ones those are like, for my case, I don't share anything with anybody. I have my bedroom, I have my sitting room. Like it's just
a full house.
It's a full house.
Oh wow,
So
nice.
each and every company has different. Yes. So I can tell you, like, you will be going house hunting, like, no. Because even when you're leaving your country,
they want to know where you're going to stay.
They want to know where you're going to stay. So you can't, like, unless now the company will do something on their end to help you get a house. Yes.
But are there such cases?
Yes. Individually, it's very hard, especially if you're if you're a seasonal worker. It's very hard because you're getting into a contract of maybe 3 years with the landlord, and you're only staying in Jersey for 9 months. What are you doing? And it would be like maybe you paid £1,800 and you'll be paying £1,200 for rent.
Yeah.
It does not add up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody is saying here, kindly connect with Peter Gilbert Mutai. I don't know if Peter is open to sharing his contact, maybe your email address. I don't know.
Yes, my email address. Yeah, they can get it.
Yeah, so maybe you can just share with me his. Share with tumalizane tu na watu sahi.
TARZAN.
Oh, Tarzan.
Peter. SR at gmail.com.
Okay, so those who are asking for Peter's, please, let's keep it civil, like we do it here on the channel. Let's keep it civil, only serious people, and go straight to the point. Don't send those emails you guys send me, hi Eva, in small letters. Please type Peter's name, capital P, and ask all your questions in one email so that we don't have too much back and forth. Whatever you want to ask him, please ask him, be straight, direct to the point so that he doesn't get tired by the time the serious people are sending in their emails. Sorry, and then I have somebody here is asking, Chef George, on the process, unangoja tu passport. Seriously, we have been preaching this gospel since last year. Kila mtu get a passport.
On the process of getting, there's nothing you can think of before getting the passport
Yes.
itself. Get hold of the passport, then think of the rest.
Yeah, so in fact, I know I had said I was gonna do a giveaway. Maybe I should do the giveaway today. I had said I would do a giveaway for one person. I'm gonna give money to get their passport, $45 US. So if you're genuinely not able to get a passport because you don't have the money, let me know in the comment section below, and Peter will pick whichever story he thinks should get. So we are gonna do the giveaway today. So if you genuinely do not have a passport, I know in Kenya the cheapest one is 4,500.
No, we
How
don't
much
have
is-
such. It's 7,000.
They've increased it.
Yes. Actually, it's 66 pages.
So there's no.
Series A.
It has been taken
A
out.
and B is not there.
Oh, I am so
It's
behind.
B, yeah,
So it's how much?
it's 7,000.
7K.
7,000. Okay, so we're giving 7,000 away today on the channel. To anyone who's, please, if you can afford, please don't take it away from somebody else who cannot afford. Let us know in the comment section below, what is your story? Why don't you have a passport? And we'll do the giveaway. If you're based outside of Kenya, I will do the equivalent of, I will check your country. Just let me know your country passport, the cheapest passport, how much it costs. And Peter will pick any random person. I don't know what criteria he wants to use, but he will pick in the comment section below. If you do not have a passport because you do not have money, please, if you can afford, don't take it away from somebody else who cannot.
They're saying it's back.
Oh.
The travel dead was back.
Okay, anyway, whatever.
Matters of
If
travel
you're in
dead.
Kenya and it's money that is standing between you and your passport, you will just share with me your pay bill, the pay bill and whatever it is. if you're outside Kenya, whatever your country is, we'll just send me the link of how much it costs to get your passport, and we'll give you a passport. Please, you cannot afford to be following me and you don't have a passport. It's 2023, guys. Okay, moving on. What's the other question? Yeah, so Judith, the agency, he said he's going to first check with them, and then if they're okay to be, not everybody wants to be talked about on social media. If they're okay with it, I will leave it in the description box below, and then you guys can talk to them. What's the other question? GR8 work on our website. Yes, I have linked it there. Please check. Accommodation, I think that has been answered. Please try not to use abbreviations. He's trying. Yes, as long as I can do the work. Somebody's asking, do they do training, and what is the highest level of education they are looking for?
Actually, these people are not for the GR8.
Or any employer for that matter.
Okay. College, and maybe if you've worked in hospitality with the Form 4 certificate, they can still pick you.
So the whole point is, can you do the work?
That's the question. Can you do tell them you can do the work.
Yeah, and guys, if you're not getting employment, go and volunteer.
Yes.
Go and volunteer, yeah?
And actually, these people are like, they don't. I remember I was recommending somebody, and the manager told me, I don't care about the papers. Can he do the work?
Oh,
That's the
wow.
only question they asked me. Can he do the work? Then I'm like, yes, he can. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So guys, if you can do the work, that's good for you. And then, I don't know, looks, there's a question I wanted to ask you and it keeps running away from my mind. And I know I'll remember once we end this live. Okay, guys, looks like there's no more questions, so. Oh yeah, somebody's asking in, okay, no, this is. Ask him to update on the next step. What do you mean on the next step? Francis?
Clearance is this.
No, it's talking about the guy who was asking about the next step is talking about the police clearance.
The police clearance certificate.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
follows thereafter?
Okay.
Apply police clearance certificate online, do the payment, go for the fingerprints, 2 weeks, it will be out.
Oh, somebody's asked a very important question. If I want to go with my child, is it possible?
Yes.
Oh,
But
nice.
what I would recommend before you think of going with your kid, especially for 9 months, it will be a hassle for you. What you can do is go the first 9 months without your kid, then come back for the kid.
Okay.
And go and lay the foundation for the kid. Because now 9 months, you see, the life in Jersey or the life in general in UK is very expensive, very expensive. And sometimes you need to get used to the climate change. You need to get used to the culture. You need to get used to so many things. You need to get used to the food and all that. And probably exposing this kid directly to this sometimes might work against you. So what I'm trying to say is just get the foundation first, then the next time you're going back, get the kid with you.
Okay.
Yeah. And even through the company can help you do the application for the kid.
Oh.
Yes,
Nice.
they
And can you go with your spouse?
Yes. Now what happens in this case is the company can help. It depends with how the company will help you handle this. They can give two work permits for both of you. Then you go together. You give an accommodation together. You stay as a couple.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Which is most cases I've seen it in so many.
Oh,
It
do you know of
happened-
any Kenyans who are there with their families?
Yes. I know like more than 10.
Wow.
Yes.
And what do you think would be like, what are there like any specific kind of jobs that make it easier for me to be allowed with my family, or is it vile nimeongea, or what do you think is the main determinant for people being allowed to move with their families?
You see, when we started, I said, can you do the job?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're doing the job
Mm-hmm.
and the company would like to keep you, you like your services are
Are
needed,
helping, yeah.
yes, are needed by the company.
Mm-hmm.
So if they've seen that you can do it,
Mm-hmm.
and you go with your plea like, this is what I want, could you please help me get my,
Mm-hmm.
they will do it definitely, because they have seen that you can do the work. Probably whoever you're bringing along cannot fail us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So both of you can decide to.
You can decide to, or they can help you get the papers to bring your spouse to Jersey. Then you find another job for her.
Or him.
Yes.
Okay, and then I know you have talked about there's several Nigerians in finance. So is it something that, let's say, if I wanted to move to Jersey as a finance professional, is it like the same process for hospitality, or for them it's a different route? Do you have an idea?
No, I can't talk much on that because I don't know the requirement for such.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe it's only in healthcare that is a little bit complicated. If you are going in to apply for the visa, because I think if it's work seasonal, it's almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in most.
Oh, so these finance people are also doing seasonal work as well?
Yes.
And what would that, I'm trying to think of seasonal work in finance. What would that be, for example?
There are so many. So maybe when there's like, maybe you're working for a Apple shop somewhere, and you need to do their finance things.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So like you see, in most cases you find how do we call it? We have so many brands in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So many brands in Jersey. So you see, they have their way of doing their financial returns and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the people in finance who will be doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
So most cases, I don't know if they go through the same thing, but maybe I'm yet to get to know that. Or they can tell us, those people in Jersey, if they're watching.
Okay, guys, somebody asked where is Jersey, because I'm too lazy. I just typed Google where is Jersey located, and I will read it out. Or maybe you tell us.
Jersey is located in the. Actually, Jersey is closer to France than to UK, but it's under the UK. There's a place we call the Channel Island. There are 6 islands in this Channel Island. They're between UK and France.
Yeah.
Yes. And actually they're part of Jersey. When the highest part of Jersey, if you stand on the highest part of Jersey at night, you can see the lightings in France.
Yeah, actually they say that it's 14 miles, that is 22 kilometers from the French coast,
Yes.
and 85 miles, that is 137 kilometers south of the English coast.
Yes.
I hope that answers your question. And then here they say Jersey is very small, 8 kilometers by 14.5 kilometers. That's it's smaller than my village, I think. So guys, I can see there's people already asking for the passport. Please, as you ask for the passport, I want you to please put a link, especially those outside Kenya, put a link to where the passport price is. And so that we make an informed decision. Yeah, so let me know. I can see there's somebody here. Winnie is saying, I don't have money for the passport because of too many commitments as a single mom. That's easier to name. Let me see an example. I saw somebody from Zimbabwe. So please put a link to the Zimbabwe where it will show us how much the passport costs as you.
These 34 pages,
It's back.
even when I did the application, it was there. Now when you go to biometric, it's not there. That's the series A. That's what exactly happened to me. I had to top up the march.
So let's just stick to 75.
Yeah, it's 75. My sister did the application
75.50.
on like last year. She had a biometrics on 3rd, and there was nothing like 34 pages. My
Oh.
passport is 50 pages, but 50 pages was not there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's 66
So guys,
at
if
now.
you're outside of Kenya, at least the Kenyan one looks like the debate is between 34 pages and 66. But for other countries, kindly put a link to your country's passport so that we can know. And somebody's asking, I saw something about a barista. Where is that? So Kingsley, I hope your question is answered. You know where Jersey Island is now? It's between the UK and France, closer to the south of France, I think. There was a question, or do they recruit baristas? Somebody's asking.
Yes,
Frederick is asking.
yes. Anything that deals with
Hotel.
hotel, the
Mhm.
hospitality,
Mm-hmm.
and actually for people who are in Jersey, who are thinking of Jersey, if you speak French,
Uh-huh.
you have the upper hand. If you speak Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
you have the upper hand.
What about Mandarin, Chinese,
Yes, not so much, but
Spanish and French?
yeah, that because we have so many people from Spain
Mhm.
and we have so many clients from France.
What about Germany?
Yes, like if you speak another language,
You have
Not-
an advantage.
not Swahili.
Do you have Kenyans who come on holiday?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
yes, so many of them.
Okay.
I once met Kamau and we really laughed. That's the time I felt like I was at home.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody's asking, is there anything like proof of funds? We already said no.
No.
Yeah.
For the work
Permit.
visa, you don't need proof of funds. You are going to work. Yes.
Judith is saying these days passports did not take long. They had said there were no booklets, prints, but Zico emergency September guys applied. So they load there by immigration Yukoju. What I always advise people, please stop applying for your passports from Nairobi. If you want your passport, get out of Nairobi. Go to Embu, Meru, Kisii, all those Kisumu. Just take a bus, like to Meru here. If you wake up in the, is it Meru or Embu?
If you-
One of these.
If you're in Nairobi, go to Duma Center in Kajiado.
Yeah, don't apply for your passport in Kenya.
From Nairobi.
From Nairobi, it will take
It
forever.
will take long.
It will take forever. Go and apply for it outside of Nairobi. That's the only secret I can give you. Somebody is asking, I have the new passport. I have done biometrics last year, had tried Canada though, unfortunately. Julie, looks like you've just joined the live. So one thing we said, it's not a straight line. Yes, you want to go to Canada, but how about you go to Jersey, get work experience, even
Yes.
for 2 years, get your
Yes.
work experience, apply for a job in Canada. It's gonna be so much easier for you.
Exactly.
And look at Peter's story. Peter was first, those who probably have come late, he was first working in the hotel industry.
Yes.
COVID happened, he moved to fitness,
Yes.
and that's where he met his destiny helper.
Exactly.
What makes you think your destiny helper is not in Channel Islands? Your destiny helper is probably in the UK, or they're probably in the US. Guys, I keep saying it here every day. Let's not just be tunnel vision, Canada, Canada, Canada. And for those who even watched my last live, currently the wait time for Canada was 280 something days for a visitor visa. For permanent residents, it was like, I don't know, 400 and what days. So are you just gonna sit back and wait for them to start calling people? Time is passing you by. Try other alternatives. And that's why I'm bringing you this guest here on the channel,
Yeah.
so that you can see what else is out there.
Yeah.
And you can actually go to Jersey, and then you find out this life is not for me. I love my country too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, at now, if you're planning to go to Jersey at now, you won't like it because it's cold. It's cold and
And Canada is so much cold. Like right now in Canada is minus
Yeah,
40
it-
degrees
it goes to
centigrade in some
minus.
places. Yeah.
and it's mostly with majority of the people in Jersey are tourists. So it reaches a point when all the
island is
street
quiet.
is like the whole street is there's nobody.
Mhm.
Yes, because it's cold, it's windy. Nobody wants to walk at that point. So imagine you're there alone. You'd like to go back to your country. So give it a try.
Okay, I'm so glad. Thank you, John, for asking the question that has been escaping my mind. Hello, are the work permit job specific or can someone switch jobs? That's the question I've been wanting to ask. Thank you, John.
Okay. This is one thing that it's still in talks. I happen to work with the Jersey courts in interpretation English to Swahili.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's
and-
actually a job somebody can do.
Yes.
Can I come? I'm a translator. Guys, did you just hear that? You worked as a translator.
So it's something that is not being affected at now. So you have to stay in the job that took you to UK
So in the job or with the employer?
with the employer.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is
If-
employer specific.
Yes. If you need to move to another employer, they'll need to apply for your work permit separately. And in this process, you will have to come back to Kenya.
To apply for the visa.
Yes.
Wow. Or your country for that
Yes.
matter.
So it somehow it's not recommended. So they are trying
And 9
to.
months is such a short time, really.
They're trying to have it anyway, and they're pushing for that because you see not every employer will be good, and sometimes
Yeah,
the
you want
working
to-
condition
yeah, it's
might
not
not
good.
be favorable, might not be conducive. So you might consider moving, but now they'll be like you have to go back to your country, then do the application again, which is very hectic. So they're trying to see if you can do the process while still in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Another question. Can one apply from like Dubai, Qatar, Saudi and still process everything from there, or you have to come back to Kenya or Ghana or?
No.
Mhm.
You can apply it from anywhere, provided there's the UK visa.
Embassy.
Yes, UK visa application center. Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, there's some of you are telling me to kindly consider me for the passport times ahead. Just for the record, I'm not doing this giveaway because times are not hard for me. They are equally hard for me, but Nile, they say it's more blessed to give than to receive. So don't tell me because times are hard. If everybody says please give because times, I'm not giving. They're hard for everybody. I'm just saying thank you for your loyalty because I had said I was gonna give, and just a way to give back to my audience. So guys, it's not because they're better for me. I'm just saying I'm blessing somebody.
Yes.
Maybe if I was to say that. Who is that other one? Do they recruit people in IT? No, wait. Before that, passport, please. I need a. Oh, no. Do they recruit people in IT field?
Yes, they do.
No, sorry guys. So actually, let me change. I want to let Peter pick. I will let here with come and say hi. My technical assistant. He's the one because it's gonna be difficult for Peter to focus on responding to your questions and also doing this job. So I'm going to let my very able
Hello.
say hello, my very able assistant here to do the picking.
Yeah.
So what job I've given you, I want you to go through the comments and
Alright.
see who you think deserves that one. Because I don't think we're gonna have time for Peter to go through all the messages and see who deserves a win. So
All right.
yeah, so we have given it his name. If you're based in Nairobi, Kitengela, and you're looking for a fitness coach,
Personal
this
trainer.
is your guy or a personal trainer. He has a YouTube channel. Please link your YouTube channel so that people can follow you. Give him some support. You never know. Go and follow him. He might choose you for the
Definitely.
for the giveaway. You know.
I'll be back shortly.
Sawa, bye.
All right.
So you go through the comments and let us know who you think deserves that win,
Yes.
so that Peter can focus on responding to questions. So somebody is asking, passport. Oh, Samuel, passport, please. Wait. What are you saying? And good conduct, Peter. Or you will contact. I hope that's what Samuel is saying. He's gonna contact you. His email address is somewhere in the comments. I hope you guys have seen it.
About,
I don't know what.
good conduct.
I don't know what he wants to contact you about. He'll let you know. There's Gilbert is saying, do they recruit people in IT field?
Yes, they. I don't have any specific company for that though. I have a friend who works in IT, who is from Zimbabwe,
Mhm.
and he came through an agent. Actually, if I can, no, that's something that I can communicate to you, and maybe you communicate to them. I'll have to just see him in person and maybe get a little bit to know how I can
Okay.
do that. Yes.
Okay.
I
thank
have
you.
a friend. Actually, he's a client in fitness.
Oh, nice. Sorry, it's Embu. Yeah. So when I was talking about Kenyans who want to apply for passports, it's Embu. Please get out of Nairobi. You're the ones who's making it so difficult. Huduma Center is so packed in Nairobi when there's like, I don't know, 50 other Huduma centers. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but just get out of Nairobi if you want your passport.
Actually,
quickly.
there are 47 of them.
Yeah, 47
Each and
Huduma
every
centers.
county
Every
has a
county
Huduma center.
has an Huduma center.
Yeah.
Please go and apply for your passports there. It's gonna take a very short time. How much is the pay of CDP? Hi, Ernest. Guys, by the way, shout out to Ernest, mobile journalist. Ernest, you owe me an interview. Ernest has been following on our channel. He's been one of the subscribers.
Sure.
And he recently moved to Miami as well.
Oh.
He works on a cruise ship and he has a channel. Guys, those who want to move to Miami, work on the cruise ships there, please follow Ernest, mobile journalist. He has amazing content on his channel. And very soon, I'm going to look for you. Let me know when you're on holiday. I'll come to Miami and interview you, Ernest. So he's asking how much is the pay of CDP or DCDP? What are those?
What is that?
Ernest, is on Nini. Do you know what those are?
No,
Anyone who knows what Ernest is talking about, if Ernest you're still online, and what are you still doing awake? You should be sleeping. I'm where are you right now? Let me see what somebody else is asking. Somebody is asking, where do we start? I just joined. Elizabeth, Peter is Kenyan. He moved to Jersey in the hotel industry and is sharing with us his experience. So if you're interested, we have just shared one of the companies that is currently recruiting, GR8. You can check the options. And then he went through an agent and you'll just seek the permission of the agent. And then I will share in if the agent is okay with being talked about. By the way, did the agent charge you any money?
No, I gave
A token of appreciation.
Yes,
Okay.
they didn't charge me.
Okay. Judith Nekesa, yes, Lord, connect us to our divine destiny, connect us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I
Amen.
agree. I agree. I don't know, John, what you're talking about, but yes, I will say thank you. Julie is asking, nisaidie nipate a job, have tarmacked for long. Please, nimefanya course ya hotel na experience ya 8 years in different departments. Please help. Julie, we just helped you. I have shared GR8. Sorry?
It's okay.
Oh, I have shared the GR8 contact, and also Peter is gonna talk to the agent who took him.
Yeah.
If the agent is okay, I will share the contact. He's also gonna talk to his Zimbabwean friend for those who wanna move in IT. In case he's okay with sharing the details of how he moved there, I will leave them in the description box. So Julie, Kazi Ziko, please apply. And the season is starting next month, yeah?
It should be from March.
From March, huh? Is that when you're going back?
No, I'm only home for like 3 weeks, then going back. I'm on holiday.
Oh, tell us about how does that work? Maybe you can tell us about the holiday situation. How frequently is somebody allowed to come back home? How does that work?
Like you have every month you have 1.5 days
Uh-huh.
every month.
Mhm.
So for the 9 months, you can choose to take them
Mm-hmm.
and go for your holiday,
Mm-hmm.
or you can choose to have you paid.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
So another good thing. This is me with the guy who connected me.
Oh,
So I
nice.
had to surprise him yesterday with.
Oh, you went to say hello.
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool. So guys, you've heard they pay 1.5 days for every month worked.
Yes.
And so do you work 7 days a week, or how does it happen?
No, you have a day off.
Also, you have your day off in addition to the 1.5.
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice. So Julie, please check GR8. They are hiring, and the season begins in March.
Yes.
So if you can submit your application today.
No, this is the time now to get in contact with the recruitment agency,
Yes.
because this is the time they do the recruitment. So by the start of March, when the season is starting, you should be in the UK already.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can I get Peter? Peter has shared his email address, sr@gmail.com. It is in the
comments.
Yeah, in the comments there. Maybe I will type it again for other people. No, not now. You join and type so that they can follow you. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Guys, Peter has a YouTube channel. Please, I don't know if you're not following me, you might not be able. Today, I wanted to lock, but I didn't lock. If you go there, Peter is gonna type his email address.
Yeah.
So type your email address and then put the mute so that it doesn't give an echo. How do you mute? Oh yes, so that it doesn't do an echo. So Peter is typing his email address. He also has a YouTube channel. What's the name?
Actually, you can the best way you can get me, it's Tazan_Peter, but it's the same Tazan_Peter on Instagram.
No, I'm saying your YouTube account.
It's Tazan Peter.
Tazan Peter, that's your YouTube channel name.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And type your email address so that they can find you.
It's there already. This one, Tazan_.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna link it. I will also type it so that you can see. And guys, I hope you now know how to know who is like my when I'm chatting, so that you don't find con people. I'm conning you here. My name is highlighted. You will see it's highlighted in yellow. Julie's team player she's already sending in. Please connect Julie. Julie is saying that she's a team player, hardworking, and very resourceful in teamwork.
Yes.
Please go and connect. Peter, can you please go and connect one of these people when you go back? Can I give you that job? Connect one, not promises, but at least
yes.
Connect one of these people.
If chances come, okay. If chances come up, then definitely we'll give chances. What I do or what I tell people is, I'll give you somebody, you will pitch your idea. Yes, because maybe you're not the you might be the right person they're looking for,
or not.
So
or you know somebody.
Yes. So or you know somebody who they're looking for. So what I do is I can give your audience to somebody who can help you.
Like
Yes.
what happened in your case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person I met is not, he helped me by linking me to another person who gave me the job.
Yeah.
So I can only give you an audience, I can only link you to somebody you will talk to and then pitch your idea your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last question. There's another question.
Where who? Maybe you can shout it so that Peter can be answering as I look for them.
For Shelly, from Shelly Sheila,
Mm-hmm.
can you do a part-time even while on a contract?
Yes, another good question.
Can you do part-time when on contract?
There are companies those that will allow you do, there are hotels those that will allow you do, and there are those that will not allow. So it depends solely with the hotel you're working for, the company you're working for, and it depends with how engaging your job is.
No,
So-
our question is specified to, that's like when you're done with the official job shift.
Yes,
Oh, like
you-
part-time,
yes,
side
that's-
hustle.
Yes, that's why I'm saying
Yes.
there are companies those that will not allow you do part-time job
Oh, okay.
Whatsoever.
whatsoever. Yes, and again, there are those that will allow you, but probably your job is too engaging
For you to go.
for you to go and do it.
But you said it's 8 hours. If I finish by 8 hours, I have 16, Peter.
Yes, go do your thing.
Yeah, if I have 8 hours.
Go do it. People do a lot of part-time.
Yeah.
Yes, I told you I was doing it with the Jersey Courts.
Oh, yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
Somebody is saying, Beatrice, the issue with applying for passports outside Nairobi, was that due to limited number of passports? Those from the other centers took a while to process, but maybe it will change. And that's why I keep saying, don't wait for when you want to go to Jersey, then you start looking for a passport.
No.
Look for a passport when you don't need it. It's the easiest way.
Yeah.
Don't look
like-
for a passport, yes.
Because if you start like now you've got the link to Jersey is when you want to start the passport process.
The season will be over.
No,
The season
no.
will be over.
You will not even sleep, let me tell you, because
Yeah.
you will see it going
Panicking,
through.
yeah.
Yes, and it's one hell of a process that will eat everything from you. Yes.
Oh, so CDP means chef de pate in charge of culinary section.
Oh, si angesema tu chef de pate.
Ernest, then you could just say chef.
I'm not in kitchen, bro.
Sema tu chef. Guys, let's keep it simple here, yeah?
Remember the guy was asking for
People, Nelly, are you able, is asking me, Eva, are you able to apply for education in the US and then I facilitate you for all the services so that I can relocate? I picked one. What are you talking about? I don't do any, I'm just a YouTuber. I just share with you guys opportunities. I don't do that work. Nah. Tabitha, I have a passport but has 2 names. I went in December for name amendment, but they told me to pay $75.50 so that they can replace with another. What?
There's not, and does the birth certificate and because-
Passport match? They need to match,
yeah.
right? And your
Now-
ID,
the
yet.
ID.
Yes. Now, if they missed it, it's not her fault.
Anyway. Simon is saying, Eva, I'm happy for this content. I have also been doing research on different jobs outside country, and there are so many opportunities, but on my, oh, this one is looking for a passport. Can you do part-time? Oh, and guys, by the way, we are gonna pay that money directly, so let us know how it is done. Once I have a job offer, how long does the entire process until I can fly out to Jersey?
This is how it starts. For the TB, you get it the same day. TB certificate, you get it the same day.
If you're in Kenya.
If you're in Kenya.
But I think IOM works the same worldwide, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the same process.
Mm-hmm.
You get it the same day before you go for the physical biometrics and the interview.
Also, you go through the whole regular process of a UK.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You print everything, the requirement, document checklist, and then all that. After that, you'll book for the day, the normal way.
Mm-hmm.
You submit your passport, which they'll take for the duration that they'll be doing the research on you and all that. Now, after you've submitted your biometrics and the whole process, actually you can track it online. You can track the stages of your passport. So you will see received by the visa application center, decision making. After decision making, it comes
Decision
back.
made.
Yeah, decision made. After that, it comes back to the, because like for Kenya, it leaves Kenya to South Africa,
Yeah.
then from South Africa back to Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, the whole process, it should take, after you've submitted your biometrics and the passport taken, it should take at least 14 days.
But sometimes it may take less, sometimes it may take more.
Yes.
Depending if there's COVID
Yes.
or something.
I had to wait for around 33, 36 days.
And something else I think you forgot to mention from, let's say, okay, this employer has said, okay, Eva, I want to hire you.
Yeah.
So that process, how long does it take until I get my work permit?
Work permit, actually, my work permit took like 2 weeks to come back. That is after I signed the contract. Because you see, for the government of Jersey to give the work permit,
Mm-hmm.
there must be an agreement between the employer
Yeah,
and the,
you.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
the employee who is you. They give, then after we sign, after you've signed, it's taken back to Jersey.
Mhm.
Then with that, they use that in applying for your work permit.
Mhm.
You get the work permit. Now then when you start now the visa application from your
Okay.
country. Yes.
So it doesn't take long to get the work permit?
No, it doesn't take long.
Okay.
Actually, if there's no delay in either of, if
Then
there's no
we need
delay,
more juice. Our barista has forgotten his work. Please, if he applies, don't give him the job.
I won't be applying.
can you work? No.
He just failed the interview. He's not topping up anyhow.
The
Sorry.
whole process, I think at most it can only take you like, if there's no any delay, it can only take you like 2 months at most.
2 months, huh?
At most, yeah.
Okay.
That's why they always start recruiting January, February, then March, you're out of the country.
Okay. Naled is saying, I'm watching from South Africa. This is really an interesting content. Thank you, Eve, for bringing Peter. You are welcome. Email for Peter, please. He ametupatia mara mob. Tarzan Peter. Tarzan Peter sr@gmail.com.
Yes.
And guys, he has a YouTube channel. Please go and follow him there as well.
The same name, Tarzan Peter.
Same name. Oh, I've made a mistake. It's Tarzan Peter. Remove. Tarzan Peter. Tarzan Peter sr
@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. And his YouTube channel is still the same, Tarzan Peter. Kindly ask on health insurance in Jersey.
Oh, by the way, there are very good insurance covers in Jersey, especially if you are working with the hospitality industry. Yeah, there is one, I can't get the name right, but I have it. That because health sector or health in general in Jersey is different from Kenya. To be specific, two different things I can talk of. Now, if you're covered, how do we call it? I'll get the name. If you're covered, you can walk in and walk out into the hospital and you get treated. Yes, and in most cases the company pays for it.
You.
Yeah, pay for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So actually, even in the contract, everything is all covered.
Oh, including the health insurance.
Everything you
Oh,
have to read
nice.
and see everything in there.
Okay. I think we've covered all the questions. If we haven't covered your question, please, my laptop is dying.
The last one.
Which one?
Who pays for the
Who pays for the work permit? Is it the employer or employee?
It's the employer.
Or the employer?
Yes.
Yeah, the employer pays for it. So basically, the only thing you technically pay for is your visa costs
Yes.
and your medical, right?
Yes.
And the visa cost, if you don't get it, the government will refund you.
Exactly.
So unlike other visas, where if you don't get it, you ban.
Forget
This
about
one,
it.
if you don't get it,
Forget about it.
no, this one, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, they refund you.
Yeah. One good thing is that.
Oh, age limit. Elizabeth, you said there's no age limit.
No.
Okay, guys, I have shared Peter's email address and excuse me. I think we need to close now. We've been here for how many minutes? Even the juice, we've run out of juice. Anybody wants to buy us more juice? There's a button there next to under the comment section. There's the emoji button. The next button is a $sign. You can buy as more juice. We've run out. We need to close now. And so it's between the plus button and the emoji button. There's a $sign. You can support the channel there, or you can click on join. There's different membership ways you can support the channel. Please don't give your money to scammers. I keep saying it. There's gonna be a lot of people coming here claiming to be me. I do not have any WhatsApp. I do not have a Telegram channel. Peter can only be contacted on this email, tarzanpetersr@gmail.com. If you go and contact another Peter, please don't come crying in my inbox. I'm just gonna laugh at you. So Peter, I want to say thank you. Oh, the cameraman. Kuja usalimie watu. Come and show come and flex here.
Just come and show
Come
them
and
who
flex.
you are.
Come and show them
Come
who
and
you are.
Tell us
Can
you.
you please direct the camera to me?
You guys.
Oh,
No, I want you to stand there so that they can see you. This guy is selling what? You know, there's people who sell you things they can't offer. Simama huko you flex wakuone. That would be your
I
coach.
think that's a good view.
So that is Coach
Hello.
Nemi.
Coach Nemi Fitness.
If you are in Kitengela, Nairobi, where Bujitete.
Yeah, so guys, you can reach me out on all platforms at Nemi Fitness. If you need of any fitness help, I'll be glad to help you through. So before we finish, I was supposed to pick.
Yeah, and before he picks, yeah. So guys, some of you might be wondering, okay, why am I giving Nemi Fitness the joy and the
Yes.
privilege
Yeah.
of picking who wins this giveaway.
Yeah.
Actually, so Nemi is my brother, and he's the one who connected me to Peter. So we owe Nemi this
Yes,
session,
by
we
the-
owe Nemi this interview, and that's why I keep telling you guys, Destiny connectors are there, and it's like a winded, like, how on earth?
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same name who connected me to the guy who I work for in the gym.
See God, guys. Can you hear how this is all so interconnected? Yeah.
Yeah.
So without much further ado, Nemi also has a YouTube channel. I hope you have typed your channel there.
Name
Tag,
Fitness.
tag, tag them. Tag
I
them.
think,
Oh,
I think
how
you
do I
should type
tag
it on,
them? Okay, maybe
Just
I should.
type it.
No, maybe let me tag them here.
yes, Name Fitness.
Yeah. So guys, are you ready for the giveaway? Nemi, please, the floor is yours. So they can see you properly.
Hello guys, our winner for the giveaway for today,
Are you ready, guys? Are you ready?
we said we give it on merit of those who goes an extra mile. So I'm gonna pick Geoffrey Amakanji.
Jeffrey, yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations,
Nice.
Geoffrey. You said you're gonna forward your username and your password so that we can just do the payment from here. So
Ah, that's a good one.
That's
No,
a good
don't give us your username and password.
Because
I could go and change that passport to somebody else.
no.
How does it work?
No, we
Actually,
just-
the username is the ID. You can't change someone's ID.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
you'll just prompt us to the M-Pesa payment
Yes.
option, then we just do the
You
payment.
just do the
then
payment,
everything
then
will
that's
solve.
done.
Okay, guys.
Yes, there's nothing.
So Geoffrey, congratulations, and I hope this giveaway goes beyond the giveaway, and probably one day we find you in Canada or Jersey or wherever that is.
Welcome to Jazz in advance.
Okay, guys, thank you so much to Nemi for the connection, to the one who connected Peter to Jersey.
Yes.
And thank you, Nemi, for connecting me to Peter,
Yeah.
who is going to connect a lot more people here on the
Definitely.
channel. And thank you guys for showing up. My apologies once again. It was a little later than we had intended, but better late than never. Please go and support their channels. I'm going to link them in the comments as well as in the description box. And guys, once Peter contacts his friend who's
The
from
agent,
Zimbabwe,
yeah.
the IT guy, and also once he contacts his agent who took him, or rather who connected him, I will put in the description box. So guys, make sure to come back and please share the video. You never know who it might help, and I wish you all the best. Congratulations once again, Geoffrey. Please keep logging into the live. You never know which giveaway we're gonna surprise you guys. This is 2023. So thank you so much, Peter. It was a pleasure having you on the channel.
Thank you.
If you have any other questions and that you forgot, leave them in the comment section below. We have also left Peter's Gmail address. Please, guys, let's keep it civil. Ask all your questions on the first email
Yeah.
so that we can free his time. Thank you, Nemi,
You're
for
If-
being behind
if-
the camera.
If
Thanks for
Chef-
having us,
If
too.
Francis is still with us here, he's asked me a very good question through the email.
Uh-huh.
After the police, they've asked for the police clearance. So it's one of the documents needed for your work permit the other side.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So if they've asked you for the police clearance certificate, you have to give it.
Okay, so maybe what we can say, guys, since we are on the channel right now, if you don't have a passport, go and look for your passport. If you're looking to work outside the country or you're looking to immigrate, go and get your police clearance certificate. For most countries, it's valid for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
And it costs, like in here, it's free, right?
Yes.
I know in Kenya, it's free.
For here.
I want to believe in most countries it's free. These are documents you should be having. You never know. Maybe somebody stole your ID
Yeah.
and they're committing crimes using your name and you don't know. Personally, I make it a point every 3 years or so to get a police clearance certificate because
Yes.
I don't know who's, you know, when you start going a public figure like some of us, you don't know what people are doing with your ID. You don't know what people are doing with your name. So these are documents I would encourage you. Please, get your police certificate. I don't know if about other countries, but Kenya, it's. Oh, you guys, even the internet is tired. Bye. It was a pleasure. See you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.